Yo, what's up, people? This your boy P. Ross back in the building. Purple Underground session number 1000. You know what I mean? And we got the homies.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Mike, aka C, capital M to the S, aka the one.
Yo, this is Lenny B, aka L Boogie. You know who I am, the dance floor king. Let's go.
Yo, and right now, what we're going to talk about is, we're going to talk about the Mayte Belly Dance Class that happened this past weekend, Saturday the 14th. Ski.
Yes, sir.
You know, so go ahead, brothers. What y'all think about it?
Start off CMS.
All right, well, I think the belly dance class that happened in Lexington, Kentucky, I think it was a good turnout. We had a lot of familiar faces from the Facebook group page, and it was just a nice event again. I think for me, it was a little special because I actually talked my sister into coming to the event and participating. So she was a little indecisive, I guess, throughout the past couple of months if she wanted to take it, she wanted to, blah, 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 blah. Kept asking me questions. I just told her, look, just come to the class. You will enjoy it. So she bought her ticket the day before, and she came through, her and her boyfriend, and she loved it, man. And I know when we got there, we went back and met Mayte, the most beautiful Mayte Garcia, and I told Mayte that I got my sister to come. She's running a little late, but she's a little nervous. And Mayte, for me, every time I see her, I just get real giddy. So, but she was she was just like she's like, oh, okay, what's your sister's name? And I told her name, and she said, yeah, she's a little nervous. She said, oh, don't worry about it. I'll look out for her. So, and she loved it, man. So she's waiting for Mayte to come back to Lexington, come back to Kentucky, and so she can do it again. And I think she'll probably try to bring her friends, and hopefully I can get my niece, my youngest niece, to come because she loves to dance. So yeah, man. So I loved it, just being around Mayte and everything. And shout out to Dave. I gotta show some love to Dave too. So it was always good seeing him as well.
Always, Dave the man.
Yeah, and just and the rest of the ladies that participated. So it was a good class.
Yeah.
Oh, and I got my picture sign right there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Mayte.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
Woo!
Yes.
The hair on my arm stand straight up. Me and you ain't even the same one. Let me go back. Yeah. I second that. CMS. There was a lot of familiar faces, but at the same time, I saw some new faces. We met, Jamie, the girl. She's a photographer from Columbus. Her mom brought it down. And she had a ball. And we met the lady that does the tattoo. The henna tattoo from Houston. So that was
her
real
name, what,
cool.
Dominique or something like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at the video again, but she was that was the first time I've ever seen that.
Right.
So that was real cool to see. Of course, seeing Mayte is always like, it's almost becoming now. It's like can't say family yet, but it's more like I mean, like we're you know kinfolk somehow. We're purple kinfolk. You know what I'm saying? So, she saw us. She had a big smile when we walked through. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that makes all us blush. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you see a mess. You little dimple start vibrating and all that type of stuff. You understand? But
Hmm.
I feel the same way. Mayte makes us feel at home. You know what I'm saying? And it's just great to see her in her element. And like I said, she's doing it for a great cause. Her schedule's been hectic. You know what I'm saying? She had just left Nashville to get to Lexington,
Hmm.
and before Nashville, she was in Atlanta, and after
ATL.
that, she drove to Cincinnati to catch a flight out to get to L.A. so they could, pick up or meet 35 dogs at the airport.
Mm.
So she's really about her cause, and her mission. So it's just great to see somebody that dedicated and making their dreams a reality. And for people to come to her class and help her, what I'm saying, and paying for the merchandise and showing her love like that. You can see she's in her element, she's in her world. And like I said, the music gets better every time. So, I love the music that she dances to.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I like, of course, I like the Prince
yeah. The
stuff, but
music.
I love she's introducing me to new music. So
Yeah,
I love that part, so.
yeah. The music that they dance to is hot.
No, for sure, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't see your sister there. I mean, I was sitting down, rest. I was already tired.
Yeah.
And for everybody that was asking, did
Mhm.
our belly dance? The Purple Underground didn't belly dance this time. We was pretty exhausted from the night before, so we skipped this time. But I told Mayte we'll hook her up the following time. So the next time we see her, we'll get in there and do a little something something. We'll do a little something something. So the class with me again is great. You know what I'm saying? It looked like it could be an annual thing now, with her and the Arthur
Right.
Murray Dance Studio and Mr. Lau. So everybody seems to be in one accord and familiar and comfortable with each other. So I'm looking for this thing to grow, man. I really am. But like I said, we talked about it. So we're gonna try to get Mike Tay in nasty natty. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh
I'm
yeah.
sure
That'd be dope.
that Lexington will become a fixture for her because she likes the studio. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
like I said, her event was a blast for me. It's always a blast. So what you think, P. Ross?
Yo, you know what? It's always cool, to see her. You know what I'm saying? The atmosphere is always great. You know what I mean? Shout out to Mayte, shout out to Dave, shout out to the Henna lady, shout out to everybody that showed up and showed out. You
Angel
know,
Chestnut, for all the photos.
great
Oh yeah.
photos. Great
Yeah.
photos.
Shout out to her.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see
and
it.
Angel took some great photos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
Joe
Shout
no.
out to her. Uh,
Definitely.
and the music is definitely off the hook. I think last year they played seven. She played seven for the routine, and
Yeah.
this year she did
Right.
"And God Created Woman."
Right.
Well,
You know what I
well,
mean?
yeah,
Which
yeah.
was
That was
hot.
the last song that they
Yeah,
played like during when they was cooling
yeah,
down.
yeah. That
So
was hot, and I kind of like how
yeah,
she broke it up in groups this time. You know what I mean? That was
Right.
pretty dope. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So, if people, if y'all don't do anything, go to a belly dance class that she's holding near y'all. it's definitely a great experience, a great workout. We didn't do it. You know, we had other issues. You know what I mean? But, you know, go to it, check it out. It's definitely big fun. For sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to Mayte. Much love, darling. You know the
Shout
Purple
out.
Underground lady.
Yes, we do.
Yes, ma'am. You know. So
Oh,
now
yeah.
we going to kind of segue into something else that went on that evening. The Paisley 5 and Dime 4th annual Midwest Party. You understand what I'm saying? Hosted by Eric Rogers and his lovely wife, Amber. You know what I mean?
Miss Lulu.
Miss
Miss
Lulu
Lulu Marie.
in the building. The Dime. Ski.
That's right.
The Dime and the 5 and Dime. You know what I mean? You know, with special guests on Huntsney and
Yes, sir.
the artist that did the artwork for the Rainbow Children album, Chababi, last name.
I can't remember the brother's last name. I just remember his first name, Kababi.
Chababi.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
They were in the building. Owen told some great stories. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Showed some rare photos, which was hot. Some stuff that ain't even hit the
Beautiful
streets yet.
photo. Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, he told some great stories.
Yes.
You know what I mean? He signed books, sold books, you know. So, what y'all think about some of the stories he told?
Oh man, I love the stories, man. You know,
Yeah.
I just like the one basically where Prince was. I don't know if it was was it an engineer or a musician that they were kind of. I don't know whether they were holding a rehearsal or something, but the guy played something. No, in the studio. They was in the studio, and Prince just got up and left.
Yeah, got up and left, and and they thought that Prince didn't
And they
like
thought
it.
Owen thought Prince was pissed.
Right.
And you know, was like apologizing to. Oh yeah, because the president of the company, Warner Brothers, was there.
Right.
And the Prince just bounced out. And when Owen, you know, caught up to him, Prince was like, yeah, everything's cool. I don't need to hear anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, the dude was on point. So Prince type of person.
David Z, wasn't it? Wasn't it David Z? He was.
Well, I think David Z was there, but I mean, it was somebody else that was either. I don't know if it was an engineer or. I think they were talking about. It was the a horn player or something, or somebody was saying no. I think it was the engineer thinking about horn. It could have been David Z about the horns in his songs, or they heard horns or something, and it's like talking about what they would do to the song or something. I think it was the engineer, and Prince was like, "That's all he needed to hear," you know, and just bounce. You know, and trusted him ever since. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Owen thought Prince was mad. You know what I'm saying? So he was like saying Prince did that a lot, where he was so definitive. When he knew it, he knew it. Wasn't going back and forth, wondering if I should, or if once he saw that somebody understood what he thought was him or his music, there was no reason to talk anymore. There wasn't no, you know, shaking his hand or. You know, having a long conversation like, yeah, man, I'm with you. Okay, that's cool. I don't even hear nothing else.
Yeah.
Just bounce. You know, so that kind of just makes sense as far as how Prince's mindset is with if he like it, you like it. He records it. I mean, it goes. It to me supports that. The notion that prolificness of Prince, you know, because to be prolific like that, you got to make decisions like this. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're doing everything, like Prince was doing. You know, whether it's he could engineer his own stuff he wanted to, he could play all the instruments. You know, so you got to be definitive in what you know, to make a decision. Okay, that's it. This is the song. Boom, it's it. So I'm done with it. You know, so that was the best story. That story that grabbed my attention. What about y'all?
I would have to agree with the same one. But also I would say the one where they gave Prince like hella trust to give him keys to his apartment or house rather.
His house, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know, like that was pretty deep. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And like Owen said, he didn't know why. It was just something. If Chris Moon trusted him,
right?
You know what I'm saying, like, okay, I guess there's something about this guy. You know what I'm saying, I'll trust him too. I give the keys to my house.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is amazing. I mean, even think about that.
Right.
For somebody that age and get the keys to somebody's studio. You know what I'm saying? That's deep, man. I don't know nobody. I don't know anybody else with a story like that.
Right.
Right.
You know, where the person at the studio wasn't their cousin or their fam or a friend of a friend of a friend. I mean, just somebody, you know, that they just trusted him, man. You know, so
Right.
Yeah, that was definitely a cool story too.
Definitely
cool.
So you know, he signed books, signed books, and he was selling the actual what is it, it's not a contract, it was more of a letter from the record company talking about Prince, and he signed that. And then the artist Kababi, am I saying it right?
Yeah.
Kababi, he displayed a new painting from the insert of the For You album when Prince is by the window on all
He's
three
sitting
sides,
on his bed.
sitting on the bed, and it actually sold that night. I'm not gonna disclose the price because I think that's kind of personal. Shout out to the boy Allen who purchased the painting.
K47, baby.
You know what I mean? So
K47.
You know, it was definitely a nice painting.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It was exclusively for the 4th annual Paisley 5 and Dime event.
Right. So it was nice, and he had other paintings on sale and artwork and stuff. Along with that, the lady, may she rest in peace, they had her whole Prince collection there.
Mary, I think that was her name. Yeah,
on sale. So it was definitely some nice items in that collection. She had a hell of a collection.
Oh, yes, sir.
You know what I mean? A hell of a collection.
When I got out the room, when I started feeling that excitement in my head, blood started rushing to my head, I had to get up out of there, man. Because it was too many great items in there to buy, man.
Yeah, I mean, I started feeling a little bit snugged and closed in, like, you know, start hyperventilating when I saw certain shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, wow. You know, she actually had a copy of the Kama Sutra cassette.
Ooh. Wow. Ooh.
Somebody got it. Somebody had it, and I had asked the guy, like, "You gonna get that?" It was $25. Because if you want to go get it, I was gonna cop that for sure. Because I think that's the same. I got one already, but I think that was the same price it was at the Jam of the Year show.
It was. Yeah.
It was still sealed and everything.
Yeah, I don't even have that on cassette. I have it on CD because it came with the crystal ball. If you did the pre-order,
it was still sealed and everything. So I'm like, yo, that's a hot find. That's a hot find right there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So and shout out to Angel again for the awesome pick she took of us. You know what I'm saying? You know that was a dope ass pick.
Yeah, she was taking some delicious pictures, boy. Man, she was on point, man. She was on point all night.
Yeah,
Yes,
she
You know,
was.
every picture I've seen her post been the bomb. So
right.
Oh
definitely,
yeah.
definitely shout out to Angel. You
Yes.
know,
She got us looking tight and right.
Right.
tight and right,
Yeah.
baby, tight and
Right.
right. You know, yeah. And shout out to me to uh, of course Eric and Amber.
Yes.
My homeboy Tim Payton came through, drove
Yeah,
all the way
Tim
down from
came.
Milwaukee.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, that was
You
hot.
know, TP Vision, he came down, so
He
that
was
was cool.
he was
Surprised
loving
me. I
them
ain't think he
wings,
was gonna
boy.
make it. So
He was loving them wings,
Right.
boy.
yeah, love the wings, boy. And of course, then Mayte came through, you
For a
know,
minute.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
still
Same
looking
day.
gorgeous, and you know, and
Hmm.
blessing everybody, you know, and my Maria Taiska came through doing her
Right.
thing, saw her helping out Mayte at Mayte's event, and then, you know, came through Paisley Five and Dime party, and you know, had a good time. I mean,
Oh yeah.
it was just a really great time from the time we walked in, got our badges and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Got our badges.
Damn.
Then we got our gift bags, man. You know,
Yeah.
which was cool, sitting at the table. You
Hmm.
know, I'm enjoying my gifts. You understand? Maybe we'll do like a little gift thing review. I don't know about a review, but you know, you got your gift bag with you, Michael?
I don't have it right on me right now, but it's
Yeah,
I gotta put it up somewhere. Yeah.
I put mine in a sacred place in my, you
Yeah.
know.
Hmm.
So, but hey, you know, you get your gifts, you get your badge. We had a little booth that we sat down, you know, a little for the Purple Underground, which was cool.
Yeah.
And like I said, hey, DJ,
Thunder
what was
Funk.
the DJ?
Thunder Funk.
Thunder Funk.
Thunder Funk.
DJ Thunder Funk.
Hmm.
His CD mix was funky.
Hmm.
Hey, that got the party started. Thunder Funk got the party started. So,
Hmm.
you know, it's some new, you know, it's good to meet some new well, DJs that we don't know. You know what I'm saying? We're not running
Right.
to the same DJs all the time. And you know, he's from Lexington, so that's what makes it so cool. Uh, you know, just to see somebody else, you know, down the way down in the little dirty south, they're loving on that Prince, and put his little spin on Prince's music, and it was funky. I had to give it up to him, you know. And then when it came time to clear them tables out after Owen Huntsney got finished with his presentation, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I had to kind of, you know, I had to get up in there and do my thing. You know what I'm saying? I had to get up in there and do my boogie shuffle, you know.
Right.
I had
Right.
to do my thing, you know, get everybody on the dance floor. And, you know, me and Alan Kay got out there, baby, and did our little, you know, our funky okie, you understand, baby? You know,
Funky
I don't
okie.
know if we could be beat, you know, we was a good little tag team, you know what I'm saying? You know, so we had the little air guitars, you know, the little microphones, and you know, that was a good ass time, man.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
we had a ball, man. We had a ball,
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
had a ball. So, you know, then after a while, like I said, everybody got on the floor. But I think what was cool about it, the floor wasn't really packed all the time because a lot of people was in the back at the merchandise area, or they were, you know, milling in the middle, but in between them, you know, talking to Mr. Huntsney or Mayte, you know, whatever, and the artist, I think,
Kababi.
what's that?
Kababi.
Kababi, yeah,
Hmm.
Kababi,
Hmm.
real good brother, real cool. I think he's from Wisconsin,
St. Louis, I believe.
St. Louis,
I think. Yeah.
and but he was you know, soft spoken, very humble, and his
Very.
collection, he got a great collection of paintings, man.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Very
Check him out.
talented. Yeah.
You know, awesome, you know. So like I
Hmm.
said, that you know, the whole event to me. Then when we took the group picture, that was cool. I ain't think the cameraman was gonna be able to get everybody, but he did.
Yeah.
He did. He got everybody in the picture. So that was left. You know what I'm saying? But that was fun. But like I said, I had a good time. The food was good. I had the wings too.
The food was
You know
good.
what I'm
Yeah, the
saying?
wings was off the hook.
You know, had a little drinky drink, had to get a little drinky drink, you know what I'm saying? And of course, which is becoming an annual thing at the event, is DJ Nevermind has to do the bird with the Purple Underground. You understand what I'm saying? In my man Logan. Logan got the Logan.
Yes, Logan
is another solid member of the Purple Underground.
Yes.
So when we jump out there doing the bird, you know, he's out there with us. So
yeah. He's definitely
shout
a
out to
young.
Logan. We love you, Logan. You know we love you, boy. We
Yeah,
love
much
you.
love. He's
Heard your
definitely
tattoo
a
got
young.
darker the next day though. I heard his tattoo showed up on Sunday. Got it done on Saturday. Tattoo showed up on Sunday.
Yeah, he's definitely a young, true funk soldier.
For sure.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
sure.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
And you know, Miss Menez, you know what I'm saying, like I said, she got her daughter Jamie to show me her moves, because she said her daughter had some moves comparable to L Boogie's, and she got out there and did her thing. So shout out to Jamie again. She did her thing.
Shout out to her. Yep.
She broke it down. She's a true funk sister now. You know.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It is what it is, fellas. It is what it is. It's gonna be, like I said, it's probably gonna be bigger next year. So
Oh yeah.
you know, I'm just glad that you know, we could just like do the Purple Fellowship thing with all the Purple peeps, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Have a good time. It seems like everybody kind of, you know, each year, you know, the positivity just grows, and you know, it's like a family reunion, man. So
Right.
So that's what's up, man. You know, love for one another. You know, that's what's happening.
So if you missed it this year, you better make sure you're there next year.
But yeah, man, you know, like I said, I just want to give props and pounds to all the Paisley 5 and Dime. You know, much love to you guys. Really do appreciate it. So,
all right. Well,
so signing off. I'm Lenny B, aka L Boogie, and up top.
And we are the Purple Underground.
Underground.
Peace.
We are the